Hey guys, this is DFD, aka Dark Frozen Depths, and I'm back with some more Crisscross Chronicles Eclipse Trio. This is a game I've been designing and I've pretty much been working on it for a long time. I released the beta of it not too long ago, which is pretty much a demo. But I do plan on having another demo later down the line with more content. And this is pretty much a showcase of what's in the game. But if you do want to play it, download links are in the description below. Also, fun fact too is the fact that I managed to get a full version of Bandicam, so I should not have a 10-minute time limit anymore. That was annoying, especially since I had to match audio 4 times, so the last one definitely was out of sync. This one might be more in sync when I do it. But anyways, without further ado, let's get this thing started. Now then, if I remember correctly, I just finished the abandoned facility in the facility Riverside. So I definitely need to heal, but I'll be doing that in a second. I'm on my way to the Tagori residence. Kazuka and Narissa is pretty good right now, I think. Kazuya might need some more stuff. I don't know. Honestly, I need one person doing buffs and debuffs. I might make the one with the most SP do it. Same as before, I'm going to show cutscenes, but I'm going to try and like go through them a little bit. But yeah. So one of the orders that Narissa's mother told her was to pretty much find the twins. If you remember, I mentioned that in the last video. But also the other thing is to try and bring them to Alinea if she could. That's the whole thing with that. Now, Kazuya thinks it's better to discuss things inside because if there's anybody still after them, then yeah, you can walk over the flowers and all that, but it don't matter. There's items to be in these chests, so you might want to get them. But yeah, this is a nice little area that just gives you some extra stuff. There's another guard band if you haven't found any. I don't think I need it. Now then, here's where the storyline starts to progress a little bit. There's a letter that was left at the Sugiyori residence. Somebody does know where they live. And this is the whole thing behind that. The mayor Picano wants to see these two, the twins, and is requesting their help. Yeah, they're not exactly too happy about that. Narissa, however, can't exactly turn her back on somebody needing help. So she's pushing for it to happen. Now, here's an interesting little thing. These beds happen to be this is Narissa, I mean not Narissa. This is Kazuya's bed up here and the one down there is Kazuka's. Inspect either one of them and you got a free place to rest up. Oh, and yeah, I programmed this in there, so no tropes where it's like, oh, everybody's sleeping in the same room. Yeah, there's still the adventurer trope where you can go in somebody's house and get their stuff. I haven't done it yet, but I will do it later. One of them's going to point it out. I'm going to lampshade that too. I told you in the last video, people lampshade everything. But that was a well-needed rest. I kind of want Narissa to be the healer, but she needs that wide swing and that rapid thrust. Because those are some nice skills to have. You know, like, you'll be one of the attackers. It doesn't matter who I make the attacker, honestly. Rushing, crush, cross slash. I think I don't know if I want to give you magic. I don't need magic just yet. It helps, but I don't really need it just yet. You know what? Let's weaken these guys. So, leather hamper. Now, in your case, I want you to learn wide swing. Nothing else. And you're going to be the one that definitely needs the debuff stuff. So, sloth, dampen, weaken. Now, hopefully get more stuff. Now, you notice the MP cost ain't exactly that high for these. It's a set percentage, so it's gonna be kind of cheap. Not to mention, there's an innate MP cost too for some characters too. If you check the statuses, like for instance, attribute rates and all this, you can see certain things about it, like critical chance, evasion rate, hit rate, chance of getting targeted by attacks. 9 times out of 10, it's going to say 100. There's only one item that's going to change that, and yeah. Also, your resistances against attacks too. If it's 100%, it's normal, and his MP cost rate is 100. Think of it like this: if it says 100% on MP resistances, chances, it's pretty much normal. Now, in the case of resistances, you want it to be as low as possible. So that 25% ice, that's very, very good. He takes 1/4 the damage from ice attacks. In this case, you're resisting against physical and magical attacks too, depending on what you equip. So pay attention to that. There's also a sad thing too, just there. It's like, oh, 20 out of 20 battles, yada yada yada. You'll have 100% battle rate until the next demo. So yeah. But it also shows how much numbers and healing you've done or received, how much damage you've dealt or taken, the assist when you take somebody out, how many times you die in a fight. So yeah. But here's something interesting. She's got less evasion, less critical rate. Her hit rate's a little bit higher than Kazuka. Her MP cost is lower. The lower that is, the better that is. So that's another little hidden. It's interesting what you know. Alright, so let's save. And let's go get the storyline. Now, I haven't programmed it properly, but that black orb's not supposed to be there just yet. So, like, since you insisted, we'll go meet with the mayor. He's in the southeastern. Now, here's the thing. The twins are reluctant to go in because it involves their past. That's the whole reason behind that right there. That is Kazuka's thoughts, but, I'm not going to check them all, but you get the general idea. There's that. Backs away. But, there's two things. Mara's house is down here. That's where storyline is. Here's something extra. Don't skip this cutscene. Now, she's the one that taught the twins about a few things, actually. As it says right there. So that's why they have a little bit of knowledge on items and even a little bit of knowledge on magic. Now, technically, you don't have any magic when you start up the game, but the follow-up attack is magic. Or at least it uses magic within it. It's actually a hybrid mix of physical and magical, so when you raise both stats, it really helps out. But it's also why it's somewhat resisted by enemies, but again, physical and magical damage. But yeah, in a way you can call her the teacher of the twins. She also knows about Luana, who is Nerissa's mother. She also knows about Sororia, who is Nerissa's older sister. So yeah, that's something interesting. And Giaki, yeah, that's a hinted area that's going to be way further down the line. Even past Selenia, you're not going to see it in either demo. But, yeah. She came here by air. But there's a reason why. Like, the whole thing behind this one big convoluted storyline, you'll see. But, yeah, the three of you must take care. Surely it hasn't been easy for the twins, yada, yada, yada. It's been a little rough. They've been managing, and then boy, have they! They've been having to rely on each other ever since the rest of the Tagore family has disappeared. It's like that's good. Things might get tough at times, but don't lose heart. That's pretty much the point of this whole game. It's like, yeah, things are going to get tough, things are going to get difficult. Try to stick through it. But enough about that. This is the important reason why you want to show up here. Yeah, just be sure to visit me again sometime. Not going to happen in the demo. You get all of this. Again, I told you, I'm generous with the items, so that kind of helps. Take care of you three. Remember that someone is always supporting you. I misspelled that. I gotta fix that. But it's not something really game breaking, so I'm not really too worried about it. It'll be fixed in the next demo. But yeah. Now before, when I was test playing it, there was a little issue where it's like if you did that event, the thing wouldn't lock you out and trigger and prevent it from triggering again. So you was able to keep getting items. I couldn't fix it for the longest time. Just something on the side. Also, this little weapon set tab, you're not gonna have to worry about it. Honestly, if I could program it, I'd rather remove that. But you'll definitely have armor. Oh, I got work gloves. I gotta put that on somebody. You'll see why. But yeah. Vitality potion, mana potion, self-explanatory on these. Large gives it to everybody. There's also going to be one called Elite, which I do believe is going to be the one that actually fully restores somebody. All HP and MP, all HP and MP to everyone. Revives one person, revives the whole group. Now here's the thing, you're going to need these for a while until you're able to learn the revival spells. When you get the revival spells, try to raise your MP a little bit because the revival spells are more potent than these. When you use these, you'll be really low in HP. You could probably get knocked out right again after. At least the revival spells will buy you a little bit more time. Again, something else to know. You wouldn't really notice without looking at this or experimenting yourself. Anyways, on to the mirror house. Just go up to the second floor. I don't really have too much going on here. Yeah, he's another one of those people that ain't too happy about them being back here. But, not skipping this. So yeah, there's your mayor. And there's a little bit of tension. Yes, Narissa Shimaku. He also knows Luana. But he personally knows Luana. Along with the twins' mother, whose name is Sarah. Yeah, if that's the case, why didn't you help us before? The twins are definitely not happy. They're talking about rioting and killing and all this other stuff. Unfortunately, I'm not going to try and spoil it. But this is the main reason why he summoned you anyways. His granddaughter Anne went missing. And yeah, it also involves the past of the twins. Unfortunately, nobody's ready to tell Narissa just yet. And the mayor seems like it's not his place to say anything about it if she doesn't know. Yeah, they saved her once in the past. So yeah, onto the Pecano Caves, which is the second area, really. Oh no, not again, yeah. So yeah, you get the general idea of this. Pretty much go find Anne in the Picano Caves. Par for the course for the RPG tropes. Of course, she's going to be in the furthest part of it. Now, it won't be true for every single area I'm going to program into the game, but a lot of cases you do have to go as far as possible. This thing, I'm not ready. But I will activate this first scene. It's like an Abyssal Soul artifact. The ASA fights are difficult. I am level 3. Suggested level for this fight is level 10. Suggested level for the next boss is level 5. If you've heard of a series called Etrian Odyssey, I think Toho Labyrinth has done it before too. These are the equivalent of foes, or FOEs. And believe me, there's going to be a lot. If you've played the previous version that Sappin had, there's been quite a bit of them I put in there. I wanted to do something that's like FOEs, but I didn't want to actually use the term FOE, so I came up with Abyssal Soul Artifact, because these artifacts are actually holding these souls in an endless abyss. Pretty much the soul of these enemies. So, yeah, you pretty much get the whole stories of why it's called that. But yes, be fully prepared before you go fight these things. They are beyond the normal level of the local enemy groups. Oh, and in the previous version where I was doing, called Criss Chronicles Sagas, I'm not working on it anymore, these fights wouldn't lead to a game over, but they would lead at like 1 HP. This version, they will outright kill you. It's like I rebooted it before I even released the game, but it's like a darker version of it. But you still get some very good rewards. Choice is yours, fight or flight. Speaking of fights, okay, it's a pathetic old bat. Actually, I should probably run, because I don't need to do anything right now. Okay, so good point to save. Especially as one of the rare enemies pop up, because I'm worried that I might end up facing one of them and they're like really difficult. Okay, so On could be in here. I hope so. Alright, not feeling too comfortable. Let's hurry. Simple. This guy over here, programmed them to actually be able to sell stuff. So yeah, yes I do in fact. I just stocked up and decided to go exploring a bit. So that more or less is summed up why he's here. This sums it up further because he can't go no further since he can't really handle the monsters. That's why I pretty much programmed for this. But he does give you items. But for a price. You can buy the work gloves and the guard bands. Get antidotes. I do want to sell some stuff though. Everybody's got a guard band, so I can sell all 3 of those. I don't want to buy any work gloves. Revivals are good. Let's get more. Got 2 shots of those. 10 of those. That's cool for now. But if I do want to sell it, you see how much that's worth. You've got options. I don't want to hold on to it just in case. You can see me again if you need anything. Yada yada yada. You get the general shop idea if you've played any game like this before. RPGs is just like that. Most games in general. Okay, so yeah. Get used to this. Whenever you first enter an area, you are forced to do 1 fight. And what that pretty much does is force you to get used to the local enemies. Now, remember the Bats, the Slam, and the Hornet? Now they have elite versions, which are stronger than before. They look like the last ones, only they seem tougher than before. Careful. Now, not all of them's going to be like this, where it's like, okay, elite enemy, normal enemy, but get used to it because you'll see it quite a few times. Oh wait, yeah, he has that. Naturally, their stats are higher too. No, this is where I really wanted this. Wide swing. It takes a bit of MP, but it definitely speeds up the fight. Yeah, I was easy doing hundreds to the last enemies. Now I'm back to like double-digit damage. Stats do make a difference, especially when you start buffing and debuffing. Holy crap, that worked. Thankfully, a life drain doesn't really drain too much HP. No, MP is the mana drain, and that's going to be valuable later. Fun fact too, enemies do not use MP. It's there for you to get. And hey, since you wanted to give me a freaking guard band, free money. Especially since it can only hold 3 of them, so I might want to do that. Looks like we can't open it here from here. Let's try somewhere else. Yeah, I personally programmed that because it doesn't seem right to be able to open this from like something lower. Now, here's the thing. There's parts in this area where you can actually heal up, so be aware of that. If you can make it nearby one, it's a good grinding spot. If you can't, then you're not strong enough. You probably need to go outside and fight these type of enemies instead of their elite versions. Now, normally I wouldn't be saying that because you should be around the same level as them, but if you're doing this on a higher difficulty, it's a totally different story. Remember, I'm playing on normal. On hard, enemies have pretty much 3 times the HP and like 1.5 times the other stats. On deadly, double the stats and 5 times the HP, so yeah, you gotta be very careful. I mean, that's a rough description of it, but the actual numbers are a little bit more complex than that. Plus, I'm still giving you items. Slime Brigade. Funny thing is, there was a Slime Brigade fight in the sagas when I was doing, where I ended up having elemental slimes of all types. Because these guys used to be called a water slime in the first one. Surprisingly, was not resisting water. I just got them known as slimes now. But yes, get Narissa or Kazia with Wide Swing. You will not be disappointed. It greatly helps things. Now, until I hit like level 5-ish, I'm probably going to be fighting. There's also a jump mechanic in the game too, but I didn't want it to happen in this area just yet. Now, this is a fight that can take a minute. You have all 6 types. These are all the enemies you will find within this area. Ooh, I got hit with Sloth. Ew. As a matter of fact, let's counteract that. 4 of them got hit with it. Now, there's, oh crap, there's 12% differences when it comes to all this stuff. Who's a bigger threat? Definitely the Elite Hornet. There's definitely differences when it comes to status effects. It's like 12% drops or 12% increases. So it can go up to 60. Then you can have 40% of your normal stat, or you can get 160% of it. Like, see, they just have reflex. Now might be a good time to be using one of those large vitalities. But oi, stop using reflex. No, I'm gonna still throw it to her. Because it might be able to survive, but the rest of it I'm not feeling too confident. She's at the lowest defense of the bunch, too. Keep that in mind. Lowest defense and HP. Fun fact, too, the follow-ups don't cost any MP. Or as you'll learn for some skills later on, HP. So, keep that in mind. But that gives you a lot of experience points. Alright, finally moving on. Mana potion. Speaking of which, I can have you cure, can't I? I did that on purpose because I plan on using these. Again? And I get first attack. Nice. Yeah, I missed 3 of them. Look like all the elites got hit with it, though. Which is the best case scenario. Ooh. Somebody died. See, when you get the jump on the enemy, this is how easy some fights can actually get when you start learning abilities. Because as long as I don't screw up. Well, they're dead. Boom. That just made my day a little bit better. But they're still not dropping too much good stuff. At least they're getting vitality and mana potions. If you can't buy them, you'll still get a nice handful of them. Bat Brigade. Actually, I didn't mean to hit fight. I meant to run, but I'll get another chance. I'm gonna start skipping a few fights. I haven't even really gotten that far in this. Boy, you guys are persistent. No. If your agility is on par with the enemies, your chances of escaping is actually pretty nice. By the way, remember those areas I talked about where you can heal up? It's these little water pools. So maybe I didn't need to use that. Screw it. Revival. Antidote. Because you can't get them up here. Yeah, I have to literally hit the jump button in order to move over that. So if it looks like you can jump, sometimes hit the button. Alright, area 2. That's the wrong one. Still the wrong one. Skip. The majority of these areas is going to be a maze, but they're going to be like different types of mazes. You will have puzzles and stuff to figure out. Like when I get to later areas, you'll see what I mean by puzzles. Boy, these guys are persistent. But I haven't failed to escape yet when it comes to like enemies nearby my level. This is also why I made it a little easy to run if you're near the level, because fights can get annoying. Now this I don't mind fighting, because it's going to give me a little bit more XP than the other ones. Early. Use Wither. Wow, one shot. Nice. Level 5. Now that he's level 5, he should be able to learn some more stuff too. I see EX Cure is now coming to the fray, which should near fully heal you by the time you But you see the SP is starting to get a little up there too, on top of what's already been there. Now these are actually good skills to have early in the game, because there's a chance of insta-kill. Especially this one, but it's going to take a lot of MP to use. Still nowhere near as much as this. And the Revive? Oh yeah. Revive is taking almost all of his MP. If you can, you can learn Death and stuff like that. Mana Drain is also another good one to learn too. Steal some of the enemy's mana, making it your own. Like I said, enemies don't use MP, it's there for you to drain. Honestly, on higher difficulties, the amount you can drain is actually lower. So yeah. And if I did happen to learn one of these abilities, matter of fact, I'll give him his ice one just to show off. Oh look, Icicle's available. Like I said, this is a bit of a maze. Bye. Another guard pan. Honestly, should have 2 or 3 of those by now. Still no. Okay. I'm getting close to the second part because you see the dark area right there. There's a little jump mechanic I gotta go through, but there's items over this way. I hate the freaking hornets. I made them, but I don't like them because of the dual attacks and all that. Heal up. Now if I wanted to, I could really stick around and fight, but there's another one somewhere over here. Chocolate Blue. These are freaking powerful. It's like every bad status gone, except for a few of them. I think stun sticks with you. Naturally, somebody's dead, then yeah. More slimes. More Sita. I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, Kazuka's bad sense of feelings is like usually on point. Huh. Kazuka and Narissa get the same amount of MP, but she's lower level. Go figure. But since Wither doesn't cost that much, and all 3 got hit with it. Just like Sans would say, we're gonna have a bad time. Well, that's if this works. Yeah, the slime has more HP. Because there isn't really attack resistances just yet. Some of them are actually weak against a few things, so you manage to get those spells. Not to mention I'm right nearby this. This is what I wanted. It's awkward sitting up having them talk to each other in one dialogue and then on a different one. I wish I could change that, but it's like, eh. This is what I wanted. Bats, hornets, yada yada yada. Be quite honest, in normal RPGs, having 1,000 HP is actually pretty powerful. At least early in the game. Oh wow, I got 5 out of 6. That's very good accuracy, especially since that doesn't have a 100% success rate. But yeah, in my game, 1,000 HP ain't much of crap. That's why you get it around level 5 instead of like in an RPG, normal RPGs like level 10. Ooh, antibody. Who am I going to give that to? Their stats seem more or less even for right now, but it'll change out later on. I still gotta give somebody to work gloves. Who's got the most powerful Kazuka? Because I think Cross Slash and Russian Crush. In that case, I think I'll give you the antibody ring. Now, this increases accuracy and evasion, poison resistance. So if you remember, those things are different now. Like his hit rate's now 105 and his evasion's now 10. They take evasion and subtract it from hit rate to get the actual success chance. Luck sort of affects it. So, yeah. Against an enemy with 5% evasion or less, he's guaranteed to hit him. More or less. And in the case of Narissa, her 100% chance of getting poison, or 100% poison rate, is now 75% chance. So that means, say you have a 50% chance of poison, well, now it's a 37.5% chance on her. Amazing I got that off the top of my head, but I'm pretty good at math. But, yeah, we're getting close to the boss fight right here. If I don't get in a normal fight. No. Matter of fact, is everybody at level 5? Yes, they are. Okay, so here's On. And On, I haven't fully decided on how to pronounce her name, so have at it. Because people say it different ways. Skip cutscene? No. So yeah, they find Anne, she's injured. Yeah, this is the thing that injured her. Now, fire can hurt this guy pretty badly. I'm saying that right now. Ice can do it a little bit. I think wind was another one. Water he's resistant. And yes, I really made a tentacle monster joke. Yes, I made a tentacle monster joke. Somebody pointed it out before. Oh wow, that failed. Let's see, I need weather. It didn't work. Definitely inflame Kazuka. I want him to do more damage. Narissa too. Sloth can really help out if it wins. Yes. Speed definitely helps you a lot, especially on higher difficulties. Weather, please. Yes. Inflame. I'm gonna do this for like 3 rounds until everybody's inflamed. Oh! Yeah, see why? Ouch. No, I gotta weaken you. Forget the sloth. Crap! Weather. Please don't hit Narissa. Oh, now I really need Kazia to do the weaken. Nullify that boost. Because when you have a buff and you get hit with a debuff, it will actually cancel out the buff and then on top of that apply one stack of the debuff. That's what happens with those. Okay, so ooh, that did a lot of damage. That's why the criticals. Please cure yourself. You need it. Now, if that Shan hit Narissa would have been better because she's resistant against the light. Now, if it's Kazuka, it's going to do a lot. He's very weak to light. You got wide swing as well. I forgot about that. Let's weaken you again, just for safety. Russian Cross isn't going to do as much as Cross Slash, but it costs a little bit less, I think. No, that's way more manageable. Rapid Thrust does about as much as Cross Slash, I do believe. It should, though. You're getting stabbed. Not slash that where you might get a cut. It's on its last legs. But it doesn't have legs. Yes, I went there. And Kazia really does not like tentacle-based enemies, so yeah. But you can see it right there. Now, unfortunately, I can't get the percentages to stop overlapping the actual status effects, but its attack is down, its defense is down, and its speed is definitely down. I remember those casting those. So it's at 88% values on the attack and defense, and the speed is at 76. As you can see, they add up. Nice, nice. Boom. So yeah. Wow, the rest of it level up. But that's definitely what I needed. Way more SP. Tell you right now, because he's going to be your faster character. She's already at a speed of 30. And here's 3 elemental effects right here. I highly suggest putting that light band on Kazuka because he is very weak against it. Water and wind, do whatever you want with it. Now, this is a very important cutscene storyline-wise. Like, you won, nice, now then. Heals up on. It's like, alright, everyone's safe. Are you now? Yeah, remember this guy. Yeah, the corporation's here. Well, him from the corporation. And this plan isn't that bad if you really think about it, because it's like, okay, after these guys dead or alive, they're already fighting a monster, so let the monster weaken or kill them. So, yeah. Now, even if you did extremely good in the fight, storyline-wise, you're not in the best shape to really do it, so Kazuka's got an idea. Kazuya catches on fast and goes along with it. On eventually catches on. This is why she caught on. So you wanted to know why the others avoided us? This also shows why the corporation's after them. And it does. Now this guy gets it. Say hello to your first look at the Bloodlust forms. Unfortunately, you'll get to use it in demo, unless you're in the debug mode area. But yes, the twins have the Bloodlust syndrome. This is our Bloodlust forms, and your demise. Bye. Yeah, they pretty much obliterated him. Now, if I could actually show in a cutscene, it definitely would have shown him getting completely torn apart, blood and all that everywhere. But, yeah, this doesn't show it. Needless to say, these forms make you incredibly strong, war-wise. However, majority of users start losing control of themselves, so it's kind of sapping away at your sanity. And it does over time. So the longer you stay in those forms, the more your sanity goes away. So yeah, that's the reason why. Anne already knows about this because twins in the leaf set form when they rescued her the first time. And while she does say it's unsettling, she doesn't fully fear it. Marissa, well, she's kind of used to the life or death things by now, so it's not really throwing her off. But she feels some sort of way because the twins did not let her know. Kazuko even said, "Do you really think it was that easy to tell you?" So much of the world fears anyone with the Bloodlust syndrome. Some of them even want to kill them. And while they did feel like they could trust Narissa, it's the fact that they didn't want her to get too involved because of the fact of that. So yeah, you're more or less seeing how the trio came together. So yeah, back at the manor. Yeah, everyone's safe. You get some items too. Again, I told you I'm kind of generous with this stuff, but this game does get difficult. You'll see. The brawler thing definitely helped. Millennia, could she be? Yeah, it's a little bit of spoiler about Narissa, but I'm not going to say anything. By the way, if you try to go back in here, not there. Okay, so Jesus sounds like delayed. Actually no, let me go back up this way. If you'll let me. No, screw you. Okay, going in here. Yes, we should rest up. I'm going to try to fight a little bit on camera and then go after the ASA, hopefully. If I can't do it now, you might actually see me die. I'm going to try it again after the next area. Because suggested level is 10, but you might be able to do it earlier. Especially if I do something like this. I definitely need to give somebody the bronze gloves. That increases critical rate. Guard band is cool, but Wait, why do they all say darkness? I screwed up on that. Yeah, I told you this isn't perfect. There might have been some stuff I've missed, but pay attention to the names down here and not the description up top. Water. I'm gonna give her water or wind. I'll give you water. No, I'll give you wind. Because if Kazuya gets water, it's going to do a lot of resistance. And Kazuka hopefully won't get hit with light. And I definitely want to learn some more skills. Somebody's got to learn that EX cure. I'm pretty much making Kazuya support, so maybe her. The Tetsukin could help, but it's like this ASA is not going to be. But I definitely want the strengthen. I definitely want the reflex. I don't need focus yet. I definitely want the mana drain. And magic blast. Oh, I can't get inverse. Huh. Okay. Wait. Could he still learn? Yes, he could. Revive, EX, revive, EX, revive. Okay, so you don't need any of that. You don't need any of that. You need this. She's not going to be too much in the buff department. I kind of want Narissa to be one of the damage dealers. So I will give you EX, revive, just for backups, and just to help out on this, strengthen, wither. You're definitely getting those. Made you a debuffer. You're not going to get mana drain. I guess. I screwed up with trying to calculate that. Reflex, yes. Magic does a lot to some characters. I won't resist. Like, see, this is what happens when you try to plan things out. It's like, you have to figure out, okay, do I want this? Do I want this? Do I want this? Do I want this? Okay, so yes, we're going to use this. Hopefully I'm ready for this. If not, I gotta level up a few more times. Okay. You debuff this guy, you can actually get a lot in. Okay, I can withstand that. Dual rush at least. If it was a quad, I'd be dead. Oh boy, that's not looking good already. Like I said, because he is going to be support, so first things first, get rid of freaking poison. Because it takes like 10% of your HP. Spells, I definitely need to start lowering your defenses. Inflame yourself. Hopefully she doesn't die. If I get hit with magic, it could be a problem. Told you. More defense drop if I can get it. See, this is why I save this stuff like this. But see, that nearly did some damage. Large ain't gonna be... I'm gonna use a max. Screw this. And... I guess I'll inflame Kazuka. But after that, I'm going to be trying to deal some damage on the rest of what Kazuka buffs. Crap. You got focus. I need to debuff that. Whoa. Dampen. Please work. Yes. Um, reflex will help. You could rapid thrust. Yeah, look how much damage I'm doing. Maybe you don't need to be level 10, but that's gonna be a safety point. Oh, come on, why are you focusing? Little... Yes, back to normal. Okay, what's stripping you? Rapid thrust. Okay, this is getting kind of dangerous. Oh, best case scenario. He waited. Yes. Weather. Strengthen. Starting to notice the difference in damage now. I might be able to have Kazuka go into damage with her. Ah. And the poison kicked in too. Um, this is why I got a lot of antidotes. Go into damage with her. Rapid. Come on. And good. I was a little nervous. I thought I screwed up. Ooh, I got all nines. Oh! I caused. Oh! Ah! I definitely need that mass revival. But that's just why I put Kazuya with the water. She took nothing. Now, Kazuka or Narissa gets hit, it's going to be a problem. Oh, he has strengthened. Unfortunately, Kazuya is the only one that knows weaken. See, this is why I kept these things. Narissa lost her buffs, but I still got to do something, so. Yeah, a few criticals in there. Nice. The Brawler's buffs is definitely doing this thing. Okay, that duel was ain't much of crap. Hmm. Antidote you. I'm playing it safe here. Heal your sister. As long as you're above 1,000 HP, you should be okay. Unless you get hit with weakness effects. Like, Narissa gets hit with water, she's gonna have problems. She's kind of weak to it. She gets hit with ice or darkness, this is really gonna be bad. But I don't think this enemy has those. Light burst. Narissa took that because he didn't. Oh, I'm out of so much. Oh, he can't revive either. Fine, then I gotta use a revival. Screw damage, I need healing right now, because he is not going to withstand that. Large. Let's go. Wait, I used mana! Well, I need it anyways. He's strengthened. You don't know weaken, do you? Reflex the group, because I kind of need it. Spells. Of course you'd be the one with EX Cure. Nah. took a lot of MP, but great. Very, very great. Heal your sister again. Oh boy. Right, she doesn't have any of that. Since this dude is just... I gotta wither him some more. She's got enough for one more. I gotta freaking, because I don't think she's the one that got mana drain, so I need to mana potion her. Kazuka can do the normal damage. Oh, no. Actually, here's what we do. Restoration elixir. Boom. You need that antidote now. In a fight like this, antidote can be a very, very threat. Very, very valid threat. What the hell did I say? And to think, this enemy's stats is Harrow and Deadly and Hard. Whew. I don't care if you focus. But, since she's right there, dampen it. Just to be on the safe side. This is definitely why you need somebody to buff and debuff, because this stuff is just, Actually, I should have made you cross slash, but brush and crush still does damage. Boy, did it. Rapid thrust. Ooh, so close, so close, so close. I want to make sure everybody's alive too, so you'll be fine. Oopsie. Bye. Oh yes, and it gave them all at least 2 levels. Lots of SP too. I'm definitely ready for the next area. Got another Brawler's Gloves, a Stylish Hat, which is going to speed you up. And then I got that Max Restoration Elixir pack. We won. Yes, it did feel intense. Shatter. Now, the storyline with that is the fact that the artifacts are actually kind of like weakening. So, yeah, you gotta do something before they bust out of it anyways. Definitely run because Kazuka's not in a condition to fight. Poison will drain you to 1 HP. Yes, we should rest up. Oh, that was well needed. Holy crap. And everyone said, no, I'm not. I'm going to go back to the world map a little bit. Not be in a fight. Now then, skills. Let's see what I can get you. Definitely this. I really don't use these too much, but a lot of them can help you out. If something's not immune to it. Especially death. But, death is, kind of a low chance. The support abilities definitely help you. Life drain, no. Get all your buffs and debuffs. Good. Level 2 magic. Especially this. This is useful. You're also darkness oriented, and I think I made you earth oriented too. Okay, so wearing skills, screw that, screw all those. I'll give you sloth. I'll you your focus now that I got some magic, because I might need it later on. Flame, shock, shine, light burst, volt, burn, magic blast, inverse burst. You still got some stuff, so let's give you reflex. I guess toughen, weaken. Let's give you some attack abilities to go with this stuff. Get your rapid thrust in there. Get the rest of your support. Get your mana drain. You were the one that didn't have it. Magic blast because you're like non-elemental oriented. Let's see here. Splash, gust. Because you're wind and water. Okay. I think I've fully prepared for the next area. So on that note, I will be seeing you guys in part 3, where it's going to get a little bit more interesting, especially storyline wise. But yeah, like I said, if you want to play this, download links in the description. I've been getting some feedback on this game, and it's actually pretty good for what it's worth. At least according to others, anyway. Not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but yeah. Personally, I think it's good, but I also think it can be better. But anyways, that's all I got for this video, guys. Definitely more of this is going to come soon. But this has gone on long enough, so I'm going to end it here before I go into the next part, which should be the start of chapter 1, because we're still in the introductory one. But that's all for now, guys. Take care.